runs the past 19 plus years?
Less excitement, I guess. um, Around this time is when you like, it's for real. Harvard's beeping more than normal. Expectations for new season, expectations for the fans, the organization. Try to bring joy to the fans. And I told this morning about it. Yeah, coming up yesterday was like going back memories, like when I used to play here. It's different when you come as a visitor. You always come like late night, so you don't have the time to enjoy the beautiful weather. See, I really love the weather. It's weird, but this is the weather that I like. Um, it's so much that I like that I moved. The house that I have in Dominican is in the mountains, so it rains every day. So it's similar weather to what we have here in Seattle. But just really grateful to retire as a Mariner, I guess, to be throwing the first pitch and just to be in front of the fans.
Was it hard to retire? Like, was it, you played so long, everybody would always say, oh, is this the last year? You kept kind of defying that. Was it hard to finally say goodbye, or did you know?
Yeah, I think I was preparing myself for the last 3 years. And the situation that I was put up in San Diego kind of make everything easier, just feel like, okay, I always want to feel like I can contribute to the team. If you only hit against lefties, it's like, okay, I'm doing half of the job and I'm DHing, so I'm not doing too much to help the team. So the decision was easier just based on the situation.
Why the Mariners? Why the Mariners? Why today? Why Seattle?
I always identify myself with the Mariners, even that I play more years with the Rangers. I guess everything about Seattle, when I used to come as a visitor, that was my favorite place to come. And when I was playing here, I feel like that was the place where I feel comfortable doing it, playing the game. And as well, I mean, we had a relationship with John Stanton as well, and most of the guys who work here, service, most of the players, some of the players are still playing here. So it makes a call even easier.
When you're throwing out the first pitch, do you think that the blood is going to be pumping in the same way, or what do you expect that's going to feel like?
It's just gonna be a pitch, I don't think it's hard to throw a pitch.
Are you going on the mound, though, or are you going to stay on the grass?
I gotta get loose because I blew up my bicep tendon. I don't know. I played 5 games in Winneball. I want to retire in Dominican. I want to give that joy to the fans in Dominican to see me play for one more time, one last time. So after I retire, thank God, I was after I retire. I blew up my bicep tendon. It's been 3 months since the surgery. So now I start throwing. I was throwing BP to my son a few days ago. So I think I'm gonna be good too.
What does it mean to you that it was the Mariners that wanted you to come back and wanted you to be in front of these fans on opening day?
It's definitely special to be me. They probably have many choices. It makes me appreciate it, even more. To be an opening day, for this city, I would die for get the opportunity to play in the playoff and all that. We got the chance many years, very close, and the excitement from the fans and all that. It was incredible. But I think all the work that you put on through those years, they pay off the last few. And yeah, just grateful to be here today and do it in front of the Marines fan.
Have you gotten a chance to talk to Mitch at all since he came back to the team?
No, we haven't talked.
He just seems like he has a ton of clarity about where he's at in his career and being that kind of veteran guy. And he speaks a lot about how you had that impact on him. What do you remember about him in his younger age of his career and kind of like bringing him under your wing, so to speak, and showing him the ropes?
I mean, Mitch always, even early in his career, he looks pure mature. He knew what he was doing. He was the type of player that always was the same. No matter if he was doing good or bad. Club situation, first at bat, he was always dying to give you solid at bats. I think just being yourself. That's how you can, I guess, live by example and do the right thing. Get into the ballpark early, do your work, starting the pitchers, and make sure your teammates are right. It don't matter what's going on with the game. You want to make sure your teammates are right, because if they're right, and then the whole team will be in good position to succeed.
You talked about your year where you started with batting 300, and just as you get older, you have a better understanding of you get to be a better hitter. You might not have the same bat speed, but you have a better understanding of what you wanted to do. When did that happen for you? Like, where you started to realize, I know what I'm doing up there, so it doesn't matter that maybe I'm not as young as I used to be.
I think to understand your swing, year by year, I just try to be shorter, less movement, more compact, less chance to miss the balls that I should be hitting. The mistake that the pitchers make, that's the one that I should never miss. I should be able to hit those hard. Once I understand that, and to the process, and every year try to get better. I remember my last season here, I thought was terrible, numbers wise, even that I hit 37 and 90 something RBIs. I went to those seasons with that mentality that I need to get better. And I remember working with my hitting coach, working on the outside pitch sliders, and it's nice when you see the work that you put on pay off, going to the next season, having one of my best seasons at age of 40. So, like anything in life, you learn through, and it's a process. And going back with my childhood to what I am right now is dream come true, because I always thought it was a dream, and see that dream come to reality. Most of the things that I want to accomplish as a player, be able to do it, And now, not many players had the chance to come and throw the first pitch, and all that, the opener. So I cannot be more thankful to God for all the things that have been accomplished through my career.
There are high expectations around this team. What advice, you have been on many teams that are like that, what advice do you give those guys in there who want to win badly and who are exceptionally motivated?
Yeah, it's easy to be motivated for the opener. That's where everybody got caught up. You had to, I guess, find the point where you focus on and don't lose that focus, because in the middle of the season, probably you're going to be struggling 5, 10 games, whatever it might be, and then you don't know where to go. So make sure you find what is your goal, what do you accomplish, and just stay in that and don't lose that focus, because there are going to be moments where you have no clue where you're going. So that's when you have to go back and realize, this is what I need, this is what I want. So that's my advice.
Julio said during his rookie year that one of his biggest moments was when you asked him to play in the WBC. What did you see from him about how he carries himself and all the preparation that goes into his work when he did end up playing for the DR there in the WBC?
Yeah, somebody asked me that question today, and they told me that he was like 175 pounds, something like that, when he signed. So I was kind of similar weight when I signed. And it's nice to see the growing, the mature, of the commitments, and he become a leader at such a young age. He understands that he have to be the face, that he have to be the guy who get it done day in and day out, and he take that responsibility with a lot of joy, and see him now, still like a baby, but he seems like a grown man, as strong as like you can have it, and the excitement that he brings every day and all aspect of the game, on and off the field, because he's also doing incredible job outside of the field. But the things that you see on the field, he play hard. He doesn't doubt anything, and he's ready to play every day. That's why you can ask for a leader.
Nelson, this facing a group like this? How daunting a task is the guys that they have and line up in the rotation, and then the bullpen they have to deal with as a hitter, knowing what they're going to run out there if you were still facing them?
Yeah. No doubt. Anytime that you have good pitching, then you have the best opportunity to make to the playoff. Pitching is the one who take you to the playoff, and no doubt they have the pitching, starters and bullpen, especially young guys. So they come from a great year last year. You expecting to be better because experience can help them to perform at the highest level. So as a fan, if you're an Mariners fan, I will be excited because all those young guys, they should become more ready, more prepared because obviously the experience. So as a hitter, yeah, you had to grind every at bat, I guess. And where you find, I guess, the 6 and 7 pitchers, that's when you try to get your hits. Because, if you wait the 9 and the 8th inning, all the starters, they're pretty tough.
What's life like as an executive now, and how much time do you still have for all your charities and all the charitable work?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I'm more busy now than when I was playing. But my charity, the Mariners and Stanton donated 40 computers for my hometown. We're building a computer center where we will have people go and take classes to be a plumber, electricity. So when I go back next Tuesday, we're gonna donate those computers, and you guys will see the pictures. I will send it to you guys. We're gonna donate 30 in my hometown, Las Matas, and 10 in Jarabacoa. That's where I live right now, and 3 more to another city. And being busy, working for the Dodgers, work for MLB as well. So a lot of meetings, a lot of emails, a lot of Zoom calls. I think I'm gonna quit one of those jobs next year. But busy, yeah. Be involved in the game. It's hard for players, especially. I like to help, so for myself, it's hard to go away from the game. So I always want to make sure even if I'm playing, like I'm not doing it now, but make sure I talk to the guys. I call and text 20 players today just to wish the good luck and have a great start of the season. So we always want to wish players to the good.
You don't want to uniformly manage or coach?
No. Too much work. Yeah, I got an invitation to be a hitting coach right after I retired, and I denied it. It's too much work. I have a lot of respect for hitting coaches because you have to deal with 13 players. Most of the times, half of those players are struggling or dealing with something, and you have to be on top of those guys. So all my respect for the hitting coaches.
You sound like Edgar for saying that. Edgar said something like that.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, we're thinking similar then. It's obvious, when the team is doing good, the hitters are good. And then when they're struggling, it's the hitting coach, the bad guy. So it don't matter what you do, you're always in the top spot, I guess, Well, yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't know how to be either. It was tough when I was a GM and making calls that the players they all. I don't know how to do it. How I gotta tell you that you don't make the team, But it was a great experience. I guess that's the only way you can experience it doing it. And I had the chance to do it. Talk to players, talk to GMs, talk to managers, coaches, building the team from the ground up. So yeah, that was different and unique because I was practicing and making calls and doing meetings. So yeah, but that was fun.
Nelson, ¿tienes una memoria específicamente que te llega a la mente cuando piensas con tu tiempo, tus años que pasaste en Seattle, un momento favorito?
Oof. Wow. Yeah, a few. I think 2016, the homer. We in the race against we played the A's and Doolittle, who I have no hits against that guy. And I end up hitting the homer to take the lead. That was nice. Obviously, hugging Kyle Seager that's one of my favorite memories too. Anytime we hit a homer or something, we hug. So, yeah.